Hello everyone, I am Bhumika. I am presently a legal intern under Lexis and Company, a law firm. I am from Reva University, Bangalore, pursuing BA LLB Honours second year. So today's topic for the discussion is what are the issues of elderly people in India and what can be the way forward, and we'll be going to discuss few constitutional provisions and also what are the statutory provisions as well, and we'll look into few schemes made by various governments, and also we look into the way forward, and before that we will be looking what are the major issues of elderly people in India. So let us begin with, so what do you mean by elderly people? To define elderly people, there is no specific definition as such. So we will take reference from the legislation which is made by the government, that is the Maintenance of Parents and the Senior Citizens Act. So in this act it is defined that elderly people falls under the age group above 60 years. So people who fall under above the category of 60 above years, so those are known as elderly people in India. So according to 2011 census which was conducted in India, it is noted that 8.6% of the total population of India falls under this elderly category. And also United Nations Population Fund has estimated and said that by 2050 in India there will be 19% of elderly population when compared to the total population of India. Now let us find out what are the reasons why this elderly population is increasing in India. One should be say that the healthcare infrastructure has been increasing day by day, so people are getting good health services so that their living age is getting extended, and also the birth rates are at low space, that is the fertility rates are very low, and also the death rates are also very low. So these are the reasons which is stated for the increase in the elderly population of India. So now let us look into the major issues which has been faced by the elderly people in India. So first and foremost thing is that they lack the income facilities. Basically they are unemployed, right? So they basically depend upon their children or the heirs to sustain their daily life, and also the daily expenditures, so whatever may it be, so they depend on their children or heirs for this. So this one is the major issue which they face. So because of this there are elderly abuse which is going on, and also death of their spouse, so their family structure will be affected, and also they become isolated, and also the trend of nuclear family is happening. So because of this they feel isolated, and also they go into depression as well sometimes. And then next, when we come to the next major issue which can be stated, is that they're having many non-communicable diseases like asthma or hypertension as we can say, or sugar or diabetics as such. So now these are the major issues which they face in their lifetime. Now let us look into few constitutional provisions. Then few constitutional provisions are like Article 41 and 47 of the Directive Principles of State Policy, and the state list also says that the state government can take up the measures, and in concurrent list as well it gives power to the central government and the state government to take few issues which will bring out social and economic security to the elderly people in India. Now when we come into the statutory legislations or the statutory mechanisms for combating these issues of elderly people, one is the Maintenance and Welfare Act for the citizens and also the parents. This act was this act enabled the children for having the legal obligation to look after their parents, and also to give monthly maintenance as well to them. And if this doesn't happen, parents can reach out to the maintenance tribunals which has been set up by the state governments. And also it enables the state governments to set up district home, in each and every district there will be a old age home which will be set up, so that these elderly people can find shelter there. So these are the various provisions which are mentioned in this act. Now let us look into the various schemes which have been brought out, or which are the policies which have been brought out by various government. One is the National Policy on Older Persons 1999, and also National Policy on Senior Citizen 2011 policy, in which they make sure that everyone will get old age pension, and there will be subsidy in the healthcare as well, and housing schemes are provided, welfare fund has been set up, and awareness has been created for everyone to avail these facilities. For the elderly people, awareness has been created, and also they bring up employment opportunities to these elderly people. Now further moving on to the various schemes which have been brought out so by the various governments, central government. So now we'll see that various schemes, that is Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme, Annapurna Scheme, and Atal Pension Yojana, and Pradhan Mantri Vayu Vandana Yojana. These are the various schemes which have been brought out to help and protect these elderly people and their insecurities. Now let us look into the way forward. What can be done is that health insurance and these pension policies should be expanded in rural areas as well as urban areas, and also awareness should be created, and we need to support the community to take up these measures. We should involve this community people as well, and also better medical facilities should be provided, and also special attention should be given to the elderly. And among elderly also there are few specific more vulnerable groups, say women elderly and disabled elderly, poor and rural areas elderly. These people should be given more attention as well. Thank you.